heavy.
You're gonna, I think it's just on its feet. We can
try to drag this rug.
Yeah.
It'll work. That'll work.
Do you want to push it up, Paul?
Yeah, I'll hold that up. Oh wait, what's happening over there? Like, just don't rip my rug.
Yeah.
Pull it out a little bit. Oh wait. So yeah. I'm so excited. We're finally taking out the window and putting in a door. Oh my god. I like how everyone left everything. No one cleans anything up but me.
The walkway we use to get through here.
This is how Grant keeps things organized. Oh my gosh. Oh, help me with this garage. Oh, there.
We're going to put a door over there, seen it, right? So it's got a nail fin around the window with the stucco over top, so to get the window out I have to break the stucco off, and then I can take the screws out, window pops out. Plus I need the room to redo the stucco when I put the door in anyway, so.
I peekaboo you through the...
And this is where the spiders come through now.
Did your hair get a whole bunch grayer, or what happened?
Name's Dusty, bro.
I never thought this day would come. I really just thought we were gonna have holes in our wall forever. And look at now, we could like just walk up here and be like, I'd like 2 margaritas and a bag of chips.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
So we'll just be walking in here like this.
Yes.
I love it. That is gonna be so awesome.
When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than all mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. When the day is longer than the night, the road ahead is clear and in the light. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. Don't be late.
That's the truth. I'm getting tired. How do people do this where they hold the mood? It's been about 2 weeks since we started this project. So this is where we are now. As all projects go, I am always way off on how long I think something is going to take. It's actually comical at this point. I had said, hey, let's go get the door for this window, because we had been talking about it for such a long time, wanting to put this door in. And we had actually had the electrical that was right in the way moved probably 9 months ago at this point. So we've had these holes in our wall for a really long time. And it's now been about 2 weeks of working on this project, because we have to work on it in our spare time. Grant works a full-time job as a finish carpenter, so he only has really weekends and nights to work on this. And since he's working such a physical job during the day, he's not going to come home and continue a physical job. It's just not a sustainable lifestyle. So we knew that when we bought this place that this was a fixer-upper, and we were going to have to work on these projects slowly as we had the time and money. And we like to do a lot of things ourselves, especially with Grant being a finished carpenter. He has an extremely high expectation of how everything should be done, which is great, but he likes to do a lot of stuff himself, which just takes extra time. The other thing that I always underestimate is how much things are going to cost. So for instance, we bought this door, which was actually very affordable. I think it was around $400. But then of course, everything that goes along with putting a door in, extra wood and just all the little bits here and there add up to probably at least another $100. And then we had our electrician come and move electrical. That's the door. And if you come around this corner here, we used to have the light switches to outside over here, which makes no sense because we're taking this door out eventually. And we also had the light switch to this room on this side, which we're going to be adding some kind of barn door there. So we had to move all of that. And now we have to patch this. So the projects just keep growing, but at least the light switches are done now. And of course that adds up as well. So I would say by the time we're completely done with this project, it's probably going to have cost us around $1,000. And that, to me, that's fine. I mean, because it would cost a lot more if we weren't doing it ourselves. But that's just one reason why this whole house is going to be such a slow transition. And one reason why we wanted to add the door here is because the kitchen is right behind the camera here, and it's a really good flow straight outside for when we want to eat outside, have parties and that sort of thing, where before you would have to go around this corner all the way around and then out a big slider door, and that makes you have to walk right through the middle of our living room. And to me especially, I know a lot of people want open plans where everything is just open, but this being an older home, it's not insulated, and there is just such an echo in here, especially when the kids are in here running around, jumping, and all of that. So our whole goal is to actually close off some areas. So this will all be open, but then we want to add some barn doors to this area. So when we do want to have a movie night and have a cozy, quiet area, we can just shut the doors. And we're going to extend this wall out a tiny bit, so that way that really feels like a living area that's cozy and warm. We're going to add carpet in there, and then this area is more the kitchen, dining room, and hangout area. And I just think that this plan is going to be such a long-term plan, but that's okay. I feel like that's what life is all about, is being able to work on things that you actually enjoy. We do enjoy working on these type of projects. I get a lot of satisfaction in seeing us make our house our actual home and make it cozy and warm and change things to be our style. At this point, of course, I would never say forever, but it does feel like this could be a place we could live for a really long time, if not forever. So we're making it our own. We're making it how we want to make it. And it's just going to be a really long process. And I always learn on every project. So I learned that Grant is pretty spot on when he talks about how long things are going to take, because I said, oh, do you think we could get this done this weekend? And he said, no. I think it's gonna take about 3 weeks. So he is pretty spot on. I would say this weekend he's planning on doing some of the drywall to patch that up, and it would probably be done by next week. But I'm just excited that we're starting on these things. The next few projects that we have in the works or on my big list of things is to finally finish the largest bathroom in this house. We've been living down for 2 years without that bathroom, and it would just be really nice to have that done before the baby gets here. And then also taking out that big slider door, which is around this corner, because not only is that very dangerous, it's solid glass. If that were to break, it could be super dangerous. And we've also put our couch on there, and we're gonna make that a wall with windows. So that would be the next on the list as well. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.